Heya and most welcome to my newest YouTube video. I'm so happy that you found your way here. I am now here with a new microphone and I'm Lian Su and this is nearly ASMR, but it isn't because today I'm here as a walking red flag. And why is easy, because I told you that my newest idea for the video will be rating your red flags. So you have the chance to send me your red flags on my Instagram channels where I sometimes ask you questions in my stories, and then you have a chance to be featured in my YouTube videos. So now it's one of those videos where your questions will be featured, or in this case your red flags. I will comment them, I will rate them, and we gonna chime in now. Oh, and of course, for those who don't know me, I'm Lian Su, I'm a cosplayer, I'm an arrow girl, whatever, doing stuff on the internet, you probably already know that. So let's just join in and go into the red flags. What is the first one? Okay, the first red flag comes from Gordon Fraser and he said it's a huge red flag to him if somebody is a control freak. And I think the word already gives it away. To be a freak, and I really mean like the negative definition of the word freak, if you're a control freak, of course it's not good. Right, Haku? It's not good. Look at this crazy little feller. What are you doing, girl? Then we have Alofandras asking or saying that his red flag is if somebody does not believe in dinosaurs, and as you know, of course that's a huge red flag, but I'm gonna tell you why, because I do not think it's just a huge red flag if somebody is like believing in unicorns or not believing in unicorns. But if you are like not believing in dinosaurs that are proven to be existing in the past, wow, okay, my cat just attacked my... Well, yeah, what are you doing, girl? Girl? Man. Sorry, did I just assume your gender? I'm so sorry, Haku. So yeah, I have a cat if you didn't know, and it's sometimes chaotic, and he plays with my gear. Stop that. Okay, but where have I been? So it's not a problem if you believe in unicorns or don't believe in unicorns. I think for me it is the point of denial. If you deny the existence of something that is prehistorically proven to exist, then you're probably extremely religious, and that is a red flag to me. So indeed it would be a red flag. And also, wow, and 10-10-1. Yeah, actually yeah. 10-10. Okay, then we have the next red flag. In the breach says it's a red flag to him if somebody is physically very, very touching. And I suppose you mean with others, because I don't think it's a red flag if you're touchy with your own partner, right? Is it? Like for me that would be like 0 of 10. But of course, like being touchy with others while you're in a relationship, I understand that that is a red flag for a lot of people. For me, I think it would depend, because I'm also touchy with friends, you know, also like with male friends, female friends, like I don't really make a distinction there. So also if I would be in a relationship, I would probably not change behavior that is just inside me. Like, you know, it's not a physically proven thing, like, not physically proven, it's not a matter of physical touch, like you're kissing everybody and you're touching them between the legs or something. That's not what I'm talking about, you know? But if you just like hugs and, I don't know, if someone makes a joke, you touch the shoulder, or even if you would touch the thigh, I know that is probably controversial, but I think that is okay if you're like close friends. That just sometimes happens out of reflect. That would not be a red flag for me. Like if my partner would, I don't know, touch somebody, like just out of the spontaneity and of the situation, I think that would be okay, you know, we're not talking about groping intimate parts, so just being physically touching others is fine by me, honestly. So that would be like a 3 of 10. Lava Akash now said that it's a red flag to him if somebody ignores him. And of course, yeah, that's a red flag. If you're dating somebody and that person is ignoring you, yeah, that is probably a red flag, because then the person is not into you. It doesn't mean that the person is a bad person. It just means the person isn't into you. Because I think especially when dating, you can make time for people. If you really want to, you can make time. If you can't, then you're not really interested. So is that a red flag then though? Like, is it a red flag if you're just not interested? I think it's just a red flag that you shouldn't further date this person because there's clearly no interest. So, I don't know, 5 of 10? I'm not sure how to rate that. Oh, Wiltsy Cosplay said that's a red flag to him if somebody wears socks while sleeping. Well, What should someone say to that who is sitting here in the prettiest little red dress ever, but is wearing socks while in it because my floor is cold, okay? But yeah, I actually wear socks when I sleep a lot of times because my feet are also cold. So am I a red flag to you? I'm so sorry. So yeah, that is for me not a red flag at all. 0 of 10, I'm not sure. What do you guys say to that? Like, I'm surprised, even though I know it's like a fun red flag, but what do you say to that? Is it a red flag for you, or is it like, do you sleep with socks? Oh nah, am I the only one? I can't be. Okay, then we have Mike saying that it's a red flag to him if somebody has excessive tattoos. Okay, let's define excessive tattoos as like everything is tattooed, right? Like the face is tattooed, like everything is tattooed. I wonder if that would be a red flag to me, because just if you just think about it, I think there are some really hot persons who are tattooed overall, but that of course is like, it's super taste, you know, it's like the taste is super subjective, so we can not say it's a red flag for everybody, of course not, because taste is different. But would it be a red flag for me? I know there's one person in Germany actually, it's like he's a reality TV actor, and I'm not gonna say the name, but that dude is kind of hot, or maybe I should say the name, maybe I can just put a picture. But yeah, I think he's kind of hot actually, and he has everything tattooed, like face, etc. So I wouldn't mind, honestly. But it really depends. So, but that's of course also coming with the point that I do not really care about looks. So, Oh, I think that one's also kind of interesting. So this person says it's a red flag to him if they, the partner, supposedly, do not give them the passcode to the phone. I think that is an interesting one. Do you know why? Because I think it both there are two red flags for me. Like the one red flag is asking for the passcode, and the other red flag is not giving the passcode. Because I think it's ideal if you do not have to mistrust your partner, like at all. So if you need to check the phone and you think you have the urge to check the phone, something is kind of wrong, and then maybe you should seek open communication and talk about your problems, and then I think the partner could open up and be like, hey, I'm gonna show you what's on my phone, you know, to just ease your mind and to then have like that level of trust again. But of course, then if the partner refuses you to show the phone or refuses to give you the passcode, whatever, I think that's also a red flag, because then they have to hide something. So that's a difficult one. So yeah, it is definitely a red flag, but context matters and you shouldn't even ask for it. So both of the red flags, so I don't know, maybe 7 or 8 of 10 actually. Then something that came up quite often, so I don't have to pick like one name who said it because it came up quite often, is misusing feelings, building wrong feelings up, giving like the wrong idea to the other person about what you really feel, like kind of like basically manipulating. And that is something I don't think we really have to talk about, because it is the sense of the word, like misuse. I don't think there's anything you can misuse and do something good. So as soon as you have to misuse something, you're bad. So yeah, this is definitely 10-10, like, I don't know. Do not misuse people, especially not people's feelings. And then we have, last but not least, Wilson saying that it's a huge red flag to him if she cares about salary and his height the most. And it's like, yes, there's not much I can say to that, because yes, that is of course a huge red flag, because there are, I think, some little more important things to care about, like personality. I have a very huge personality, by the way. And with that, and to come to an end with that video, I hope you enjoyed it. Please leave me in the comments what is your worst red flag you have, what is something you always dislike in the dating phase already. And then, if you want to see more of my huge personality, here's where you can find more of it. It's my Instagram, it's my Twitter. So subscribe me also here on YouTube. And then maybe if you want to, yeah, just experience more and chat with me, you find the link in the description. And yeah, see you hopefully over there. And tell me how you like my new microphone, because then maybe you will hear more of it.